So I had every intention of making a different video today. A lot of times I like set out what I want to do for the day because I get so distracted. I also always tell myself that I'm gonna like brush my hair for once before filming a video or put like a little bit of makeup on. Nope. Today is not the day for that, so yet again I am here in my natural form. So my boyfriend gets back from Japan tomorrow, but basically he's just been on kind of a work trip, so I've been home alone for the past week, and today I decided that I was going to spend a vast majority of my time cleaning our house so that it was really nice and clean when he came home tomorrow. And I've also talked a lot about how I'm really trying to get in the habit of keeping my space organized because I do genuinely feel a big sense of fulfillment from that.
Excuse me. Hi, baby. Hello.
So for those of you guys who have been following me from the beginning of my YouTube channel, I posted a video, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe like 5 years ago, giving a tour of my house in Baltimore. And there's a part of the video where I take you guys like up to my bedroom, and then I take you into my closet, which at the time was like a walk-in kind of office room that I had converted into my like walk-in closet. And it's just full of stuff, basically. But full of purses, full of clothes, full of makeup. And that is just so not how I am anymore. Like, so much has changed. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because there was a point in time when I had genuinely accumulated so many things, and I still have a lot of things, and a lot of things that I would like to streamline at some point. I've definitely been putting work in on that for the last couple of years. I used to love shopping, and I used to spend a very large percentage of my income on clothes and material things. And when I moved to New York like 6 years ago, I remember filling my U-Haul truck with like 4 rolling racks of clothes and arriving to New York and having like nowhere to store all my clothes. So that was kind of when I started to like get rid of some things that I didn't wear. But it wasn't until like maybe 3 years ago when I realized that I just didn't feel fulfilled anymore from shopping in the way that I used to. I feel like I used to measure my success by the possessions that I was accumulating. You know, the material things that I was buying were like a measure of my success or how hard I had worked. You know, like the mentality of I worked so hard that I could buy myself this really nice Louis Vuitton bag, and it was kind of like a trophy for me, not in a sense that I wanted to like show it off to other people, but just physically having it in my house, in my possession. It felt like an accomplishment, and it gave me like some kind of sense of self-worth almost. But I never really felt like a real sense of fulfillment. It was like I would go to the mall and I would buy, you know, a $200 pair of jeans, and I knew that I really didn't need them, and they would just kind of like sit in my closet. But when I would look at them, I would feel like I had accomplished something by being able to work hard enough to spend that amount of money on a pair of jeans. And I'm not knocking you for spending $200 on a pair of jeans, because I actually still have clothing that is in like a higher price point. Like, some of my possessions are still expensive, but I don't look at them in the same way, and I don't feel the need to like accumulate that many things. In fact, I feel often stressed out and cluttered when I look into my closet now, knowing that a lot of the items in there are things that I don't really wear. And my closet is significantly smaller than it used to be. I'm going to show you in a second. And I have downsized my life significantly regarding like material items and clothing, and I still feel like I have so many things, just like things that are meaningless to me. And I think I used to value items based on, you know, how much they cost. I just do not feel like that anymore. And now it's not about the price of the item, but how much I use that item. Like, do I have a sense of fulfillment? Do I have a sense of happiness? Does this item actually bring me joy? You know, so something could be $5 and something could be $500, and both of those items might have the same sense of worth to me. I have this very long kind of cardigan sweater. You've probably seen me wearing this in a ton of videos because I wear it genuinely like every day of my life. Another thing is this shirt, which is probably covered in cat hair right now. And this is just a Hanes t-shirt that I cut into like a crop top a very long time ago. And I have worn it for years and I love it and I wear it all the time. It's not like a nice shirt, but it makes me feel good and it makes me feel happy, I guess, because I use it. So this is my closet now. Turn the light on. It's not very big, but these are all of my clothes for the most part. These are both boxes of things that I would like to sell on eBay. And then I have some shoes, some more shoes. So I also posted a video years ago. It was like a what's in my bag video. And I had this purse. And this is my only Louis Vuitton that I have left from years of buying Louis Vuittons. If I could go back in time, I would definitely not make any of those purchases, but I did feel like I needed to hold on to like one bag, and this bag felt the most special to me because I did actually use it a lot, but it's basically been sitting in my closet for years now. I've probably used it maybe 2 times or 3 times in the past like 6 years. It looks nice to me, it looks expensive, but I don't feel like a sense of like attachment. I don't feel like it's an item that brings me like a great amount of satisfaction. And I also just don't identify with it like I used to. Even holding this bag feels weird to me. At the same time, for some reason, I have been unable to get rid of it. But other than that, you can catch me with like a backpack or with like all of my belongings stuffed into the pockets of my jackets. A lot of times I just don't carry a bag anymore. I actually had a thought like a month ago about this Louis Vuitton bag that I still have. Maybe I could like list this bag on eBay at some point and donate all of the proceeds to like some kind of local animal shelter. So maybe in the future I will be able to do that. At the same time, I'm not really in a position to donate like $1,000 because right now I'm like, how am I gonna pay my rent? However, I am holding on to this bag, and that is like a goal that I have for the future. And it is something that I would like to do because I feel like that would at least maybe somewhat justify this purchase that was so lavish and so over the top and just so unnecessary. And I feel like that would be a really good use of the money. Maybe in the future, hopefully in the future, that is the goal. I also have a bunch of like t-shirts and jeans in this half of our dresser. That side is my boyfriend's. I do think I have a lot of things in there that I could get rid of. So instead of any other videos that I was going to make today, I'm actually going to spend my time going through my closet and making a big bag of things to donate and maybe a couple of things to sell on eBay. Again, I have like 2 boxes in there that I need to like list. I'm going to do that and then I will let you guys know how it went. So I have just started cleaning out my first drawer and I left the room for 1 second. So, are you helping or are you not helping? So it is a couple hours later and I just did a successful room clean, declutter, and overall I think our room is looking really clean. Our room is weird, honestly. There's a lot going on in here. And I have set aside a bag of clothes that I would like to donate and a couple pairs of shoes. I still have my little helper. Hi, Hannah-Lee. I also organized all of my drawers. Now I even have extra space. And can we talk about how my fiddle leaf fig grew 4 new leaves? I'm so proud. I'm seriously like a proud plant parent. There's one right there. And then there's actually 3 over here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anyways, this video was not meant to criticize anyone who likes to shop or anything like that. It was just something that I wanted to share because I feel like I had a very transformational period when I realized that material things just weren't making me happy. You can leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. Maybe you've been through something similar. I'd love to know how you feel about streamlining your things. And you know, I did talk about Marie Kondo's book in another one of my videos. The Life-Changing Act of Tidying Up, I think is what it's called. And I did read it. It's an amazing book. If you guys haven't read it, totally check it out on Amazon. But it's basically a book that teaches you the best way to organize your belongings so that you're only holding on to things that you use and things that really bring you a sense of joy. And I have implemented a lot of the techniques that she talks about. It's a very useful tool for decluttering your life, especially if you feel overwhelmed by things and just like stuff that you have accumulated. You know, and as far as things that I do have, I have really been into repurposing older things that I love. You know, instead of like throwing away a pair of leather shoes that I've had for 5 or 6 years, I can take them to get resold. I actually stopped buying leather starting this year, January 1st, but I'm not throwing away the leather items that I already have, and that's a whole other video that I can make. But anyways, I hope you guys are all having an amazing night, and yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in my next video, so I will talk to you then.